Are you all right, miss? I'm terribly sorry about that. I hope you will allow me to pay for the cleaning. If you'll accept, I'd like to make amends by offering a ride. It would be my pleasure. We can take you wherever it is you wish to go.
I suppose that sounds like a fair offer. I accept. Why are you laughing? Do you find something amusing, Major?
Of course not. You look splendid, Lieutenant.
And hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play FMA and the Broken Angel. I am Dreamsword, aka Stanley, and I am actually joined by someone completely different out of the norm. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure, hello. I am Ryan, also known as Tosuke and or Flamzeron.
Aka YouTube Tosuke.
Aka YouTube Tosuke, the third.
Yes. You might also notice this episode is a bit longer than the normal ones, and I cut it this way specifically because this overall section of the game is not only very plot heavy, but it's also very long. So there will be speed ups in future parts, but this one is basically raw. So you're gonna have to endure just a little bit for this.
I think Hawkeye looks pretty cute in her suit.
Yeah, I can see why you would think that. This car must be massive, by the way, considering they're all standing in it.
That's a fair point. It doesn't even look... You know what it looks like? It looks like a car that... It looks like one of those minivans that has all the seats taken out.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Lots of cutscenes in this one.
Yeah. But,
Isn't Roy your favorite character in the show?
yeah, at least in the original. I haven't seen Brotherhood, but I did like Roy growing up. This is a really good game.
Yes, it is, and we're in jail because of it.
And I understand.
Ryan, why'd you put us in jail? Roy,
Piracy.
Got it.
Buy your games. I'd give Mr. Stanley extra favors in order to take part in his little Let's Play.
Yeah, that favor being me asking you if you wanted to be in one, and you were like, "Yeah, sure." So
Yeah.
that made
No, I really wanted to. Yeah, I really wanted to take part too, because this is one of this and the second one and the third one that's not Dream Carnival. I feel like they're like, to me, the perfect example of what I'd like and of what I'd want in a anime tie-in action RPG.
Yeah, I could agree with that. They are very well done. I've only played the first two. I have not played the third because it's not in English in any form. And both are good, although I do like the first one a little bit better.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So, me being me, though, we are not going to directly just bust out of here. We're going to see if we can mess with anything. And we can transmute chairs and get broadswords, and we cannot talk to the prisoners. That is a shame.
Well,
And we're all out of fire element. I could have swore I had at least one more left. I must have miscounted.
you don't have fire?
We'll get it later. Don't worry. But, speaking of swords, we do have lightning, so Alphonse, you can have this.
What if he doesn't want a sword?
Well, he friggin' picked it up, didn't he?
Because you asked. It's in that pose, he's like, whoa.
Well, it's kind of hard to be stealthy when you're literally a giant walking suit of armor and somebody with a metal leg.
Right?
Stealth is probably not going to be your strong suit.
I mean, you'd think that, with Ed being so short, no one would see him.
Right.
Oh shit!
And they tell us to just get out of here, but me being me, I want free EXP, so we're gonna kill all these innocent soldiers.
Murder them dead.
Yep. And that's what they get for freaking letting 2 alchemists just be locked up with no restraint.
Exactly, 2 state alchemists.
Yeah. I mean, you think they would have taken better measures, but no, apparently not.
Apparently not, using their little dinky rapiers. When they've got 2 men with big swords.
And, things start off pretty basic for these. As you can see, enemies are dying at pretty much the regular pace they do. That's gonna change in a minute. This is where the game starts getting tougher on you. Which, now granted, it's not to say this game is like particularly super difficult, but here's where they basically assume you know what you're doing, essentially.
Right.
I love that Alphonse still only takes 1 damage from these guys. And he just punch guys. Like, look at that. You see, there's no reason for me to put points into you, Alphonse. You're fine on your own.
Yeah, I never did put any points into him when I played the game.
He's A-okay.
He's big and burly.
Meanwhile...
Not Greta.
Pillar Sulfur Caddy list.
My kingdom!
File Sophist Cataract.
Anything for you, Mario.
Philosophical Caddyshack. I love the script here. They did a great job.
Yeah.
Square
I imagine
Enix props on you.
Right. Would have been nice if they brought over the 3rd game, but
that is a shame. There needs to be a fan translation of it.
there should. I'm actually really surprised no one's.
Go on.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I'm just really surprised that no one's even attempted it.
Yeah. Well, then again, I guess there's no need to, because Dream Carnival did come out in the U.S., so.
If it did, that would be cool. If you want your Full Metal Alchemist fighting game.
I've never played Dream Carnival, so I don't know how it is.
I don't know how it is either. It's probably based around like FMA 2 or maybe even 3.
I don't know. Me not knowing anything about it, I would assume it just plays like the Naruto game.
Maybe.
I don't know. So, anyway, this is the quote-unquote stealth section. I put that in quotes because there's no way in hell you're gonna get through this undetected. At all.
Ow! Okay.
Here, Al, pull this out of the rock. Al, you're King Arthur. But, yeah, you basically need to avoid the spotlight while moving forward and killing enemies. Considering how slow you run, this is a lot harder than you think, especially when you're someone like me who wants to show off all the stuff this level has to offer. So, being stealthy, not exactly an option.
But you can still try.
Yes, I can still try.
Thank you.
Is that your favorite combo?
It's the most effective one for the broadsword.
Yeah, I always liked using the swords.
My personal weapon of choice is the dagger. Now here, because I didn't know they were going to give us a dagger immediately, I was like, I'll take a lightning lance. That'll work. Better than the sword is at the moment. And then they just give us a dagger right here, and look at that, already caught.
They were trying to trick you?
Yeah, and there wasn't even a spotlight on me either. Jerks. And, well... See, that's just mean. There was not even a spotlight on me, and they were shooting me. And poor
That
Al.
1 damage.
Yeah, thankfully it doesn't do too much, but if you sit in the spotlight for too long, it'll get to it. So I'm like, screw it, I'll take my wind dagger and go. A shame I had to waste the lightning element, but whatever. By the way, this level really does want you to use wind because they provide a lot of wind weaponry in here, and the boss is even weak to wind.
Yeah.
So if you have not gotten used to using wind yet, you might want to start doing it now. That said, don't make the mistake I made in trying to do an extended alchemy combo, because wind element is not good for that. You really just do want to mash square constantly when you have it equipped.
That's generally what I did in this game anyway.
And now here I'm trying to be smart. Look at this, I can be stealthy. Look at me. I can do it.
At least until you decide to transmute it.
I'm like, I can get Al to shoot people for me. Assuming he gets over here. Al. Okay, alright, Al. I get it. I get it. Okay. New thing to transmute. You can now make tanks! And yes, this is a tank. You can even shoot cannonballs off of it. So, I love that. Transmute tanks. Like, why didn't they ever do that in the show? That would've been neat.
I see Al decided to join the class.
Finally, and I'm not doing too well being stealthy.
Ow! Okay.
So I'm like, maybe I can lead the spotlight away from me and Al can shoot people with the cannon. I'm gonna transmute this box. Thank you. Al, you gonna... Well, nobody's around. Never mind. So, yeah, that's what happens if you get into the spotlight. Wow, that's me.
Right.
Oh, and we have another scene here. Here we go. No, I'm pretty sure we could take two guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but we faced much worse odds.
This is true.
I wish that the spotlights would focus on the fake edge you could make. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. That would have been nice.
Oh, and here you see, instead of just using these guns that they have mounted all over the place, we can turn them into giant crossbows.
Oh, cool.
Because, you know, using guns it's not our style.
Guns are for wimps. I'm just kidding. You can use a gun if you want to. Please don't shoot me.
No, focus on that, Ed, not me. How do you know who the real one is and, like, everyone else doesn't? I don't get that.
It's like, you took my favorite wind dagger. That's totally him.
Right. So, since I'm just kind of trying to be, stealth-like here, and, failing horribly, why don't, for those who don't get the joke that I'll inevitably be making at your expense multiple times, why don't you explain to everyone where the Dream Carnival thing came from?
Alright, well, as, we talked about already, there's a sequel to this game, Full Metal Alchemist 2, Curse of the Crimson Elixir. There was also a third one, Full Metal Alchemist 3, Kamiyosubu Shoujo, also known as The Girl Who Succeeded God, unofficially at least. And that one never came out in English, neither did another game called Dream Carnival. At a convention panel, the voice actor for Ed, Vic Mignogna, was asked, is there ever going to be a third Full Metal Alchemist game? And he's like, I get this question a lot, at the time, I imagine. And he was like, and you know what? There is a third one. It's called Dream Carnival. I'm like, no, it's not. And I met him at AWA in 2011 and got him to sign Full Metal Alchemist 3, so he has to know it exists.
I love that you can make a fucking road roller.
Yeah. He even asked if it was Dream Carnival. I'm like, no, it's Full Metal Alchemist 3. The real Full Metal Alchemist 3.
The real one.
The real one. I think Dream Carnival came out first, but... Not saying that it's a bad game. I'm sure it's fun. I've never personally played it.
Yeah.
But...
Al, you gotta stop teleporting like that. You're gonna concern me. But yeah,
I think he might be a demon.
but yeah, ever since that little incident, which honestly is not that big of a deal, everyone just kind of gives Ryan shit about Dream Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Kind of
like Central
sucks.
Square.
Sorry, it kind of sucks though, because the website that I probably would buy Dream Carnival from if I was so inclined, it apparently went down.
Shame.
It's actually also where I bought Yu Yu Hakusho Forever. So. Anime video games are fun.
When they're done properly.
Yeah.
Yu Yu Hakusho Forever needs a fan translation as well.
It should. I feel like there are several PS2 imported games that could use a good fan translation.
Yeah. Sadly, I don't think hacking tools for the PS2 are very far yet.
Is it just like too difficult right now? Or?
Yeah, people don't know the proper method of, or at least from what I understand, people don't know the proper method of cracking into the games. That said, that makes it very impressive that there is a Tales of Destiny remake translation in progress.
Yeah, as well as there's supposed to be one for Tales of Rebirth as well.
Yeah. Although that one, I think they're doing the PSP version.
I think they're doing both. Probably the PSP version first, I imagine, since that's probably the one
That's easier to
most
work
people.
with.
Yeah. But
Yeah, by the way, if you're using the guide I was using for this game, I feel sorry for you because they do this really dumb... Actually, you know what? Hold that thought. Check this out. This is how tough the enemies start getting. Al is shooting the crap out of that dog.
good lord.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch.
I can
It's still not
you can-
dead.
It was doing like 2 and 3 damage too.
Yeah, this is what you're in for. That's all I'm gonna say.
And of course you took him out in like a couple of hits.
Well, I imagine you didn't have too much life left.
I suppose, but you were only doing like bits of 2 and 3. That was cool.
Yeah. So see, Wind Dagger, baby. Go for it. But anyway, as I was saying, if you're using the guide I was using, they do this really stupid thing for this level in particular, where they're like, none of the treasure chests in this level, except for like the specific one, are very important. So I'm not even gonna tell you where they are. And I'm like, that's not the point of a guide. You're supposed to cover all the aspects of the level. Just it annoyed me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you where all the stuff that you want to get is.
Yeah, and now granted, most of the stuff in the chest isn't that big of a deal, admittedly, but still, I want it, you know?
Yeah.
And as a result, I think there's like 2 chests I ended up missing, but whatever, I'm not gonna go back. I don't know if you noticed, but whenever you run over somebody with the frickin', vehicle here, that its name escapes me because I'm dumb, they get...
Steamroller?
Yeah, steamroller. They get the flattest paper.
Yeah.
So...
It's kind of instant too, it's pretty funny.
And you can even reload the tank if you want to. I find that amusing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I also find it funny that almost everything Edward transmutes, he feels the weird innate need to put his logo on it.
It's like he thinks that like he's gonna be able to sell it later
That's
on.
right. Property of
On his
Edward
eBay
over.
account.
Ow. Okay.
Now here, I'm gonna try and be smart again.
Ow. Okay.
Get on this and shoot
Here we
them.
go.
Thank you. Now see, they die fine.
Those dogs.
And then this guy just not even... He's way too far, so Al's not even gonna attempt to shoot him. And yeah, he can apparently see us. Look at that. He's in fighting pose.
I see you.
And I'm like, you know what? And I wanted to be smart. But no. The game doesn't want me to use cannons. It's apparently a trap.
It's a trip.
just like, alright, whatever, I'll just shoot you. I don't care.
Shoot you in the fucking face.
And now we're low on health because we suck at stealth. But, lucky for me, I have the power of guzzling elixirs.
Jeez, you got a lot.
Yeah, it's very easy to get elixir smalls in this game.
Yeah.
Ow! Okay.
Hey man, leave me alone. Ow, you need to learn how to... whatever. And I'm all out of wind element. What a
You
shame.
should totally give him the red loincloth.
I don't have it yet.
Oh.
Otherwise I would.
Thank you.
I mean, you won't be able to control him, but...
Yeah. And this is where the stealth parts just get mean. Check this. Yeah. Had I been a little bit faster, I would have been caught. But now see here, I want to be smart. And I'm like, hey, I got this. And do this.
Ooh.
And then that happens.
We knew you would jump.
It's just mean. How the fuck? Ow.
He just does whatever he wants.
Nothing can stop him, not even physics. And now I'm here, I'm like, please pick up on the... Nope. Nope. No.
I'm telling you, it's that wind dagger. They know.
And I wish you could climb up the ladders that are on the searchlights and then, like, disable the searchlights. That's not a thing, sadly.
Yeah.
Poor Alphonse is just getting shot off.
Brother, they're hating me.
We'll hit them back. And now he's caught between the two cannons. That,
Thank you.
I wonder what that symbolizes.
I don't know. That he's uncoordinated, maybe.
That he doesn't know where to park his car. I don't know.
Speaking of cars.
They should make a FMA racing game.
FMA cart.
FMA
Oh
car.
my god, no, there should totally be a J-Star cart.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I would actually play that.
I would
That
too.
would be interesting.
Like if Goku was on the Nimbus and
Right.
Gintama was on his scooter and
Yeah.
Naruto can just run.
Edward can be in the tank.
Right.
Well, unfortunately you can't technically aim the tank. So yet again, with most other projectile weaponry, it's usually a good idea to have Alphonse be the one piloting this thing.
Right.
Thank you.
That said, this is a good moment to just use your special team move with Alphonse if you really want to. You can clear this section in like an instant. But I like the EXP bonus you get from Frenzy Mode, as you all know, so I do it the old-fashioned way. See? No problem.
Thank you.
You know, part of me and Stones by Startup. Now 3 of them come out. And you know, part of me wondered if during this section I could just run back to the platform and then just leave. Like, just go all the way back to the beginning of the level during this. But, I decided not to try it.
Ow. Okay. Here we go.
Ultra Combo Guide.
Oh no, they're gonna get you.
I'm good.
I think they're gonna get you.
Ow. Okay.
I got Alphonse on the guns. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
And now I have a cannon that I can't aim properly. How did that? Oh my god, this guy. He is an expert. He knew. He knew my plan all along.
Maybe you're the one doing the spotlight the entire time.
I was my own worst enemy. Come on, I was right up there.
Do you wish you could use the hammer?
Actually, I kinda do. It would be neat.
I think they gave you one in the second game. I don't remember.
They give you a toy hammer in this one.
Yeah.
And even though we didn't kill everybody, the game still says we won. So, okay.
Yeah, well,
Sure. Why not?
easy victory.
Not for Al, apparently. That said, since there are still 2 enemies left,
Ow! Okay.
Yeah.
Another one.
I was being all vibraty with that
Here we go.
red.
No prob. Thank you.
there we go. Okay, now we can actually go into the office/prison building. So until then,
Bye-bye.
bye. Play Dream Carnival. It's the third Fullmetal Alchemist game.
Shut the fuck up.
Right.